Good morning, folks. Welcome back. Seems like the city ones are fairly popular right now. You guys seem to be enjoying them, and I'm having a good time with them. So let's do another one. We're going to start this one with a ruined building, I think, in the center, and then we're going to surround it with some iCity. So let's first off maybe bring in the ruined building. This is the Aftermath Kit Bash kit, and I pulled it up just to get some ruined building structures that we liked, could use. And I feel like, I don't know, I think we'll use this one. Let's see. Yeah, I think we'll use this one. It's kind of got a good base footprint to it. So let's select it, copy it, paste it. I'm going to move it to its own group to ruin and bring it to our center roughly. We may move it around later. Now let's go ahead now and save. Where are we? Up, new 250431 live stream ruin. Sure. Call it that. All right. So now we know what essentially our scale marker is for the size of our streets. Let's go to iCity and start her up. Okay, cool. So we're actually pretty close to where I want to be. Edit the city. It's the S2. And then W, subdivide, I think 2. Yeah, that seems about right. Maybe giving us more than we need even, but let's try it. 3. So we're going to select this one and assign it to nothing. And there is our building. Seems like we're just about the right size on this. We might want to make things just a bit bigger. Everything and scale it. I just want to go to its past that. There we go. There we go. That looks good. So we have our center building, and now we got some buildings around, which would be fun to have. Good morning, Patrick. Good to see you, man. So let's see. What do we want to do? We want more ruins or just the one? I think just the one, but I think I will, just on my basis of making my life easier, assign to none. We can always come back. And the other ones I kind of like. I'm just trying to kind of cut down on our poly count. We could maybe, okay, here to here. Yeah, let's do that. Make some smaller buildings. I like that. That's kind of weird, but we can fix that if we need to. And now let's go to our edge mode, select all, and remove our trees. Well, we're going to remove a lot. Trees, remove. Bus stops, remove. Benches, remove. Services, remove. Billboards, remove. We'll keep the power lines. And where did I find? I found it yesterday. Yeah, here we go. Intersections. Remove traffic lights to everything. Great. Car parking. Don't we have any, do we? One. So we're on edge. Let's take a look. Just see if we can tweak it. Is there any parking? Double. Now we got some parking lanes, if nothing else. That's cool. I like it. Oh, I see. So that's a building. Maybe we'll change this zone from a... Oh, we can change materials too. That's right. Blocks to none or park. Let's go none. Okay. That's a little better. Cool. It's the same to this one. Okay. Yeah. Looking good. Road materials. What are our options? Okay, so just a sidewalk. We're going with 100% wet again. It just seems fun. We'll stay with that vibe. All right, let's come out of there. Now the next thing I want to do is put a wall around this thing. Still kind of large, isn't it? Let's see. Shift A, mesh, plane, scale. I want to go past. It's going to go into the road, but that's fine. To there. And I think I'm actually going to take iCity and just turn it off for right now. We'll come back to it, but I don't need it blocking my way here. So we want to make a fence around this thing. And I think we're going to use a combination of stuff again. Where are we? Here we go. File, open. Let's go to our fence. Fences. Let's see what we see. I don't think any of them are going to work for us as they are. No, this is close, but I don't really want to be that. But let's use this one as our basis, right? Sure. Or let's use this one as our basis. Copy objects. In collection. Paste it. Slide the fuck out the way. Okay. Good deal. Let's grab this thing. Select all of our edges. Q, curve extract. Great. And then just get rid of our plane. And just delete it. This link copy modifiers. Oh, right. And apply rotation scale. Now that's close to what we want, but we don't want it to be this kind of cheesy wooden fence, obviously. But if we look at our fence, planks, yeah, it's those. So whatever we put in this folder should work for that. Should just replace it out. Making a ruined city. So let's go grab from Kit Bash, from the favela section. And I'm just going to drag this out of here. We want to be in this folder group. And we're going to throw in some metal sheets. There's one. That one's got a neat hole in it. I like 2, 3. Yeah, it's working. Because if we just get rid of these planks now. Yeah, it's starting to get there. Any more? Let's do. Let's see. There's some glare on my screen. I'm having a hard time seeing them. Does it handle smaller ones? Here's another one with a hole in it. Let's do that. Yeah. So they're all kind of all over the place and wonky, which is nice. That's what we wanted. And our posts we can change around too. Post top. I'm not sure which one. Is it doing both? So post main or post main top? Let's look and see. Our loop here. Modifiers. Post main 1. That's what it's using. Oh, looks like there's 2 of them. Are they the same? If I delete it, let's see. Yeah, it's fine. It's using that. And we can just replace it with something else if we wanted to. Do we have some kind of like a pillar or a pole we want to use? Plank main. Pole main. Here we go. Pole main. Come on. Come on in. Is it put in the wrong spot? Probably is. It could be a problem. Hopefully not. Got to be really careful when you're messing with geometry nodes not to put something in a folder that the geometry node is using, which I just did. Come on, we'll give it another. Problem is, it's so thin that it's putting a bunch of them in this path, but it shouldn't be that bad. Yeah, we'll give it another 10 seconds. Think I did a mistake there. Oh, let's kill Blender. Bye, Blender. Open recent, recover, autosave. Let's hope. See how far back it went. And not too far. Cool. Perfect. Okay, we want to make sure we're not in that. We're just in regular collection. And we're going to delete post main. And then we're going to bring into collection, not into my other folder, just this random ass poll. And it should just come right in now. Yes, it does. Then we're going to take this one here and get us a bit more room and change post main. I'm actually going to, yeah, post main, delete it, and poll main. Top. And there we go. And we can see that we're getting our polls, but it's going down too far. So let's see, where's our poll? Origins up at the top. That's a problem. That's why. Tab 2, Shift S2. Great. Object, set origin to 3D cursor. That should fix that, right? Yeah, it does. Now our poles are going up. We got this ridiculous top thing on. We can get rid of that just entirely. I don't think we even need a topper. No topper. Now these things all need to have the same bottom now too. 1, 2, 3, 4. Object set origin to 3D cursor. Object set origin, geometry to origin. Cool. Now we just need to edit them. GZ. I'm actually going to turn off my fence. This fence I can just delete now. And this fence, I'm going to turn off the modifier right now. Just to make our life easier, because we can move shit now. 1, GZ, GZ. Okay, all those are roughly down. Cool. Now, fence, select all those. Object, set origin to 3D cursor. So now they're all based back to that down point again. Turn this on. And that's pretty good. Like we're getting a little bit of height on them. Oh, Z offset 0. There we go. Now we have this pretty sick looking thing going around. Where's our pole? Make our pole a little bit bigger, I think. Main scale of 2. Maybe 1.5. Yeah, 1.5 seems good. It even left us an opening, which I was going to have to make otherwise, but it made it for us. Let's save. Woohoo! That's how you make a quick fence, my friends. Turn back on iCity. And it goes out past into the road, which is fine. I don't care. I'm into that, actually. Now on this one, we might want to get rid of the streetlights. I think we can do that in iCity. Done with twin motion? What did it do to annoy you? Props or edit. Remove lights. And remove electrical poles. Did that get rid of? No, we still got power lines. Remove. Yes. Did it remove them off everything? Well, it doesn't really matter. Not quite everything, but certainly everything that came near there. But that's cool. I want them off of that. Gotcha. Sounds good. Cool. Save. Let's just take a look at us in our color mode now. Nice. Updating images. Come on. There we go. Okay, so we need to find our image for that. Oh, and there is no ground too, which is good to know. Well, there's a thing, but it's not. Okay. File. external data, find missing files, aftermath. Always good to know about those. Yeah, I used to have some good. I used to have a couple of good ones. Unfortunately, they've all basically disappeared and become unsupported. Sadly. Okay, that's cool. We got that. Photographer. I used to do a lot more of that, converting stuff to make it look like paintings. I try to lean into more what I do now. In the old days, I had a little less, I don't know, confidence in myself. And people were like, but illustrations are supposed to look like paintings. I'm like, yeah, well, mine don't. That looks freaking cool. We're liking it. Let's come back again and shift save again. But let's shift S2, shift S1 rather. Go back to the center. Make a new one, mesh plane. Gotta make a ground plane for this. Here. Cool. And then GZ up slightly to there, say. Cool. I'm going to make it bigger, I think. So it comes right out to nearly the edge of that. It may go over our sidewalk. We'll have to see. Okay, Control A, rotation scale. And what is our material here? It's going to be called Rubble A. I'm going to just give this Rubble A. It won't work up close, but it might give us an under color we can use. Hey, Darm. Let's see what it looks like. Yeah, it doesn't really hold up well. Obviously, it just kind of looks fake. But once we put some shit on top of it, it should be fine. And we can actually Q solidify down. And that's fine. And apply. And then we're going to go tab, grab a top face, and give it a vertex group. Okay. Oh, I can't. I have no idea. I mean, sadly, I haven't been a beginner in Blender in like 7 years, so it's completely changed since I went looking for videos. I mean, there's the classic donut guy. There are a bunch, you know, like I think I learned a lot of my Blender stuff from Jan Urschel and Ian Hubert, but I don't know whether I would say to go to those now or not. But they were both awesome 7 years ago. Ian's still awesome now. He just doesn't do as much early Blender stuff. Emitter, we're gonna grab that. And we're gonna scatter just to sort of see what it looks like. Open biomes. I think we want some garbage. I understand looking for a change of direction. That very much makes sense to me. What do you think? What kind of junkyard? Tires or more like, let's try 15. Let's try this one. I sort of decided that I was tired of making my work look like somebody else's kind of work, which is why I stopped doing the photo, or to make it look like a painting. It's sort of, to me, it just sort of says that even you think 3D is lesser than painting, because like you want it to look like a real thing. Like, no, I want it to look like what I do. But that's my personal feeling. It has nothing. I'm not saying it's like no one should do it or whatever. It's what kind of look you want to get out of an image. But I wasn't doing it because I wanted my work to look like paintings. I was doing it because clients wanted my work to look like paintings, and I kind of said, fuck it. No. Okay, here we are. Let's see. We want to upward obstruct, ruin. Ruin. And I'm going to turn off iCity again just to make our lives faster. And save. And let's turn on things one at a time. Cool. Cool. I think it's a little too filled for me. It's kind of not bad, but it feels a little too uniform, particularly those first ones. Let's turn some things off, see what we can do. These ones feel like there's probably too many of them. Let's cut in half, maybe more. Yeah, just so there's some. Then we bring back the other one. That's a lot. I don't know if I like it. Which one is that? Object heaps. Looks like it's mostly spray cans, which is just kind of weird. Bottles. Let's see what it looks like colored. Might not be working for me. I don't think it's, well, certainly there's too many of them for one thing. Let's cut it down. Oh, not that one. Object heaps, cut it down. Cool. And then trash heaps, let's see what we got. That I'm better with. I like the trash heaps. And plastic debris. Come on, we've seen you before. We know you work. Yeah, it's tiny, but it's everywhere. Okay. And I think I might do a little bit of playing on this. You're thinking, well, it turns off again. Come on. Come on. I know you're going to do it. You're just turning it off and it takes a while. It's when you change the objects for some reason in cycles mode, it just takes a long time. I should have gone back to grayscale first and then done it, but I didn't. So we're going to wait for a second. There we go. I'm just going to turn off geoscatter entirely and go back to cycles. Okay, so our entrance gate is here. Take this object, edit it, subdivide it. I'm going to say 20 times, maybe even 40 times. Yeah, give me lots of vertex group space. And can paint it, weight paint. And we're going to control, yeah. We're going to remove it from here. So there's a path kind of going in towards our building like that. Just give us a space. It's kind of more open. Okay. Then I'm going to, again, I got to do the same kind of thing. I'm just going to grab this, be a bit bigger than that. Great. And we're going to set it material-wise to something besides that rubble. Assign. What do we think? Just straight dirt. Sure, for right now, just straight dirt. Which I know I got a dirt one here. Okay. Take a look. Cool. That feels good. I'm going to that I'm going to assign to dirt too as well. Actually, I'm going to assign this whole around the ring to dirt. Okay. Now turn back on Geoscatter. Go take a look at it again. Palettes. Objects. Come on. Why are you all going in there? You shouldn't be. Oh. Because I didn't give it a sign. Because I never assigned it to that. Because I'm an idiot. All right. Junkyard 15. It's still going on the top and sides too. Vertex group. 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 I'm probably going to have to reverse it. Yeah. There we go. Yeah, that's good. We get a few in the middle just because I didn't get 100% population on it, and that's fine too. I actually like that. Take a look. We do have a few weird spots here we probably want to fix along the edge. Or I didn't quite get it. Okay. And tab. And C. I'm just going to add that to dirt and ground. That should be better. Let's take a look. Yes. Very much so. We have that space. Cool. So now, what we want to do is throw in a few, maybe turn off, certainly turn off plastic debris, trash heaps, and pallets. So we can leave these to sort of see where our junk is just for laying it out without hopefully taking up too much space. We want to add a few individual objects to make it look a little less procedural. So as long as you have a couple of like hero objects, so it doesn't feel quite so repetitive, it tends to work better. We're going to grab some destroyed vehicles, probably from Ian's stuff. Throw a truck in here. Excuse me. That's looking pretty good. Throw that there. And maybe a bus. Sure, we'll go with the bigger ones. On the other side. Interesting. RX-90. Great. And rotate it and maybe move it over to like here. Yeah, that feels good. Kind of looking at it in through here. I like that. we could, let's do this. Tab, Shift G, coplanar. Random flow, settings, turn off dynamic scale, extras, utility, quick displace, selection. Oh, I lose my vertex groups, don't I? Undo, not doing that. We can just do it on our own, right? Yeah. I'm sure I'm gonna bother with it. I was gonna say I was gonna distort it up a little bit, but we could do a little bit. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. That'll be good. Turn on that. Let's turn off geoscatter just to speed this up. We're gonna go to random with a proportional size of like 25, and then GZ. There we go. Turn back on geoscatter. Now our ground has got some bumps to it. Save again. Okay. Now I kind of want to make it. We got to do our sci-fi parting this, and I want to make it like someone who's living here. I saw a picture. I think it was from Ukraine of somebody living in with like lights in one of those buildings. So it was kind of all fucked up, and while tragic, it looked cool. So let's put a light in here. I think we're going to do another nightish scene, so a light would be good. Add a light, point light, and we're going to make it like 4500, so it's pretty warm. And power 200, not 20, like 200. Yeah, I think that'll work. There's a light there. And maybe we'll duplicate it a couple times too. Shift D, GZ. Over to there. Back in a little bit. And then one more. Okay, now let's see. We may have to adjust it, but I think that'll give us the basis of what we're trying to do. Cool. Nice. Just sort of thinking how we want to handle stuff here. I think we do want some sci-fi stuff in here, some a bit more, even though this is going to be less impacted by the Resnarians, because this is pretty much just an Earth base, but still, we want a couple things. We could put ladders. We could put platforms. What would we want to do? Maybe we won't. Just trying to think what a cool thing would be. That's looking all right. I want to build some greebly thing here, I think. I'm not sure what it's going to be yet, but we're going to put it in ruin. Or turn off geoscatter. Shift A, mesh, cube. Okay, tab, GZ1 up. Now I'm going to there. Okay. 2 meter cube. We're going to do with it. E. Turn off proportional. That's what we want to do with it. For one thing. There. Cool. And then don't have to think too much sometimes on these. Sometimes it's better just to just do something. That I like. Up again. It's kind of a neat looking shape. I like that. Face, poke the faces. One, grab our center things. Circle. Okay. 3, E. And then inset and E again, up like that. That's kind of a neat looking little doo-wopper. I don't know what it is. Let's see if we can't make it a little bit more interesting. First off, KXC. Cut straight through that. Yes. That will help us. An edge loop there. And an edge loop there. Just to make things, oh, no. Well. W subdivide 1, 1. K, Y, C. Cut through that. There we go. The few times I actually care about quad topology when I'm going to be using random flow. Yeah. Leave all that off for right now. And coplanar. Cool. All that. Control I. Grabbing those faces. Extras, utility, play insets, subdivision of 4. Woo! We really like that. That looks cool. Even just on its own. Let's see what we can do. Inner 0.02. Cool. Yep, that's better. Outer, let's try as well. Okay. Panels, cutting, looking good. I like that. Save. Let's put a person here so I can check for scale. I'm kind of curious now. I roughly know how big this is because it was 2 meters to start with, but I still want to see. Yep. Cool. That was good. What am I looking for? Controls. I haven't used KitOps in a while. Seems like a good time. Monitor. Add the insert. Have I used it in 4? Will it work? Yeah, it looks like it's all right. Like, have I used it in this version? Yeah, sure. Let's scale it down some more to like right there. And take it in just a bit like that. Yes, I'm liking that. We'll go with it. Remove the properties. Cool. This, just going to apply it. This. Delete that. There we go. Q, sharpen. Cool. So we got a little control thing on it going on now. I like it. Now, create some cables. Because, you know, 1 to 1, scale it down. Cool. Q again there to there. Cool. And there to there. Nice. Join these together. Give them rubber as a material. Save it again. Cool. Now we haven't done anything in that top section yet, just because. Let's see what we can do up here. Let's take that loop there. And loop extrudes. Auxiliary. Do not loop from source. Cool. Cuts. 1. Just kind of creates. Oh, it went all over, didn't it? Did I have other things selected? Well, it's actually, I don't hate it. That's cool. Wasn't exactly what I was planning, but yeah, I kind of like it. Let's do it. Great. That. Come over to here. Cube. What's our modifiers? Yeah, fine. Select hierarchy. Oh no. Okay, that didn't work. We did have something weird. Delete. Let's do it again. This thing tab. Oh yeah, I did have a bunch set up. I see. 3. But I kind of like it, so let's just do it instead. Loop extrude. Cuts 1. But we want to turn off. Where are we? Even offset off. Cool. And 75, add more. Add more. Yeah. Yeah, that looks cool. Yeah, dig that. Cool. Now we're not getting any of those weird spiky things going out of it. Select hierarchy and join it all together. Cool. And then what else we want to do? Let's see here. This bad boy again. Tab. Select that loop. Yeah. Add some edge loops there. Select that. Cool. HQ. Tubes. Amount 25. Auxiliary. Limit the bodies so they don't go on top of each other. Yep. Margin of 0.1. No, 0.05. Yeah, that's better. Nice. That looks cool. Let's do those two. Just kind of making something interesting, you know, whatever. Up here, an edge loop, or two edge loops, and we'll select that and that, and do the same thing. Tubes. Go to subdivision. Offset max of 0.05 goes out. plus, yeah, and maybe cut down the number to 10 and length max of 15, so they're longer. Actually, we can go longer. Longest. Shortest. None. Longest. On edge. Yeah, that's kind of cool. They add a few more, though. 15. Yeah, there we go. And a couple of them we're just going to delete. Nice. Okie dokie. And we could just join them with these. Yep. And I guess we'll convert them to a mesh and probably give them materials now. We're going to go get our gray from before because I'm liking it. Append. City. Material. Dirty gray. Dirty worn gray. Yes. And that's what this is going to be. Take a look. Yep. Cool. And this will make dirty orange again, which I could have brought across, but I didn't. So we'll just forget it. I'm trying to grab the right one. Yes, I did. Cool. So we got something kind of sci-fi there a little bit. It's not much, but you know, whatever. Let's come back to this. See what else we can do to it. Tab L L L L. Cool, those are good. Utility, panel screws, custom, round head. Are you going on there? That should be good. Radius of 0.02. Anything? Not seeing any of you. Where are you? Ah, come on. First, let's make sure it's pointing the right direction. Direction. Here we are. Good. Panel screws. Round head. Verts. I think that's going to throw it everywhere. That's going to give me too many. Let's see. Maybe. Yes. Faces. Not working. Per face. And it's thinking. We won't give it a lot of time if it fights with us. I just thought a couple might be neat. Nothing, still thinking. Come on. This shouldn't be that bad. What the hell? Okay. Yeah, it's just screwing with me. I think we're just not going to do it. I don't feel like messing with it right now. I don't want them that badly. I do want a few more things on it, though, I think. Let's go with... big, medium, small. Wash up creatables, trim sheets. Just looking to see what I can see that I want to do here. Yeah, I gotta sneeze. Excuse me. Let's do this panel here. I like that. Let's scale it down. Yeah, that looks cool. Throw it right there. Let's go to local. I think we're touching, but let's go in just a bit. There we go. Cool. And then create a cable. Again, from here to say, I don't know where my other ones all went. No, they didn't come down here though, to here. Scale it in. Great. Cool, and we'll join it to that. Good deal. And anything else? I mean, I'm just kind of doinking, but you can't, it's hard to over bling something like this. It can be pointless, but it's hard to make it look bad. Let's do that. Scale it in. GZ. Get close. Let's see what we got. Okay. GY over. Scale it up. Is it touching? Yep. Cool. That's kind of fun. Let's just maybe move it back so that lines up right down the center of that panel there for some reason. Take a look. Yeah, that's cool. That's the wrong panel color. We're not liking that. So let's go with dirty. Warm gray. Yeah, that's fine. Rotation and scale. There we Nice. Okay. So we're at an hour. We're doing good. I want to maybe add more evidence that there's people living here. And I think we're going to do that with some bling. 2K street assets. What am I looking for? Like an awning kind of thing. Where am I? There it is. It's like I'd lost my side scrolling thing in my window. Okay, cool. Yeah, here we are. Let's do this draped tarp here. Okay. Curtains. Nothing says people live here like curtains. I think we can still see the light through it, right? I believe they're transparent. Yes, we can. But they give us kind of something. Cool. And kind of want to just do like, let's see. I'm always experimenting to see what would work. I don't have a strong idea necessarily. But just this, like up against the walls, this seems fun. Like just balancing there. It's the morning. Where am I? That's an excellent question. But no matter where you go, there you are. And throw a cinder block up here too. You can really go crazy. You know, you can be as detailing as you want to, and you kind of have to wonder, like, how much of this is going to be seen? How much of this matters? I don't know. But sometimes it's just fun to throw it in there and see. What else we got? I'm just going to look around. Here's some fun stuff in Apocalypse. This is a structure thing, but we could maybe use it. There's no reason not to. I threw that over there. Kind of off to the edge, even like that. Sure, I can dig on that. And then a pillar. I don't know why these would be here theoretically if the edge of the building was there, but you know, whatever. Okay, cool. Throw a tire in here. Can never have too many tires. An old barrel, same vibe. Can never have too many old barrels. I really just love this truck, so I just like using it. honestly deny it. That's part of the reason. I just think it's a cool truck. But again, we're going to use it here to block vision a little bit to where we want things to be looked at. Cool. And we can rotate it. There we go. That looks good enough. And let's keep it going. Just not stopping and adding stuff, basically. And Cyberpunk. Let's go look in the Cyberpunk section, see what we find. We had the garbage. These really are the best garbage assemblies I've found in a while. And keep in mind, we do have trash coming in here too, because there's other stuff, but having some one-offs again just helps. And I need to decide what needs to be out of Ruin in just a sec too, because I think we're putting all these in the wrong spot. Go like right kind of in there. Now where are we putting this stuff? This is all in Ruin, yes. Select structure, scene collection. That does not need to be in Ruin. That does not need to be in Ruin. Although actually we could just join it. Let's do that. And this, and join it. Cool. And these convert to mesh and join it. And this is going to stay here. So wood stuff, all that's staying in Ruin, yeah. Scene collection, scene collection, that I will leave here. Maybe I'm going to move it a bit more this way too, because I want to be in the not dirt zone, or not garbage zone. Let's look at C. Might be time to turn geoscatter on. Yeah. Cool. And those still can. GPU, 4090. This is my livelihood. It made sense. If I can get another decent contract, I'd probably get a 5090, but it's been a while, so we are making do. Okay. Geoscatter on again. Yeah. Nice. Save. Turn off geoscatter, turn on iCity again. Gives our whole area around the space too. Yep. And iCity, can I just this thing. Let's just look at that. Tab. Scale. Yeah. Let's just do that. Cheesy, but I think it'll work. Save. Okay. iCity again. I'm going to turn the night lights on. iCity lights. Night mode. Building lights, strength of 2 is fine. I don't want them bright. Sidewalk lights, I want them energy of like 2,000, certainly no more than that. We don't have any of the other ones. Okay. Let's go start looking at our lighting. So, HDR, import. 36 is what we used yesterday. It was really cool. Let's try 40, see what's in there for a night. 40 also looks like it's got some neat ones. Let's go with 1285. And photographer, exposure, we're going to want to go down to like 6, I think. Let's try 6. Rubber hit the road time now. Oh, we going slow. We going very slow. Actually shouldn't be going this slow, but iCity seems to be a beast sometimes for slowing things down for me. I'm not really doing anything weird though. Come on, Blender. Come back to me, baby. I want to die. I'm still here. Woohoo! I thought it was gone. You guys still there? Everybody here? Let's try bringing it back. But wow, that went out. Sound off if you're still there. Come on, Blender, come back to me. I'm glad you can hear me. Good. And see my toolbar. Well, that's all I can see too. So there you go. There we go. Let's see, I think we saved right before we tried to do that shit. So let's just try to load it. Yeah, we got the extended out. What's our space look like? World. We didn't set the world background yet. Okay. I'm just going to turn off iCity for right now. Give ourselves a world. We were in 40, and it was 1185, I think, right? I believe. Or 1285. Let's see. Check it. 1285. Yeah. Okay, add that background. Save. Let's see, Z8. Let's check it. I don't think we changed our. Yeah, we're preset that to 6.5, right? Or even 6. Okay, so we're getting the light. That light's getting lost a little bit, but not much. That's okay. The other ones are good, though. 0.1, right? Yeah. That should be better. Yeah, that's better. Okay. Let's just set something up here real quick. And then we'll try to bring back in iCity. But, you know, whew. Camera. Hey, Alexa. Anamorphic. 35. Wide. Kind of, I don't know. I want to show my wall. I like my wall. Let's see. Cool. Collection. Let's get rid of human. Okay. And save. And geoscada. Let's just look and see what that looks like before we turn on iCity. A bit at a time. Hopefully I don't lose you forever. That's a nice looking light over the distance. Getting lights there. We might want it a bit brighter, but iCity is probably going to brighten it up too for us. Let's try 5.5. Let's turn off geoscatter and save. And turn on iCity. Because it's those buildings in the background. I can save. Turn it on. It shouldn't be that bad. I think it just freaked out, but I'm always worried when it freaks out. I'm like, what? We're not even at 6 million polys. We should be fine. And there's no fog. But it is looking slow. That's unfortunate. Well, let me change back. Doesn't look like it. Let's see. No, it did. Okay, cool. You know what? Let's try just to see something. iCity. Let's turn off night mode. Or was it on? It wasn't even on. Weird. Okay. So it's just iCity being a pain in my ass. think we're going to try something here. Edit iCity. X faces. Since we're strictly looking that way anyway, we don't need as many as we had. X face. Not like doing anything, but it's fine. And X face. There we go. Just trying to limit it down as much as we can. And photography, I need to just saw something to fix. Set our clip end to 500. You can, but I'm not sure how well it's going to work with a jump, like how it interacts with something that's entirely basically fake and geometry node based too. So, and pulling from other Blender files. I'm not running out of resources is the problem. Like it's just not happy. So might work, might not. And I don't have that add-on anyway, but I'm, I don't know, a little skeptical given that, again, I'm not like, you're out of video, out of RAM. I'm not out of RAM. I got lots of RAM. It's just, it's not happy. It's Blender 4.4 shit. Blender 4 has sucked ass. I can't wait for them to fix it. 4.3 was so much better. I actually had to do a client project. I had to drop back to 4.3 because they fucked up baking to vertex colors in 4.4 for large objects. Like, you're kidding me. No, they just fucked it up. Okay. Why are we down to no anything? Oh, object mode, but where are all of my objects? The hell? Again, Blender 4.4, man. Not a happy human being about it. Updating lights. Yeah. We're set to GPU. Yep. All good. Should be fine. Should be nothing weird here. My day. I just think IC is getting confused. Which is annoying. There we go. Something. Yeah, this is insane. Like, this should run in, like, I don't know, a second or two on my machine, and it's taking this long. Nah. I'm going to turn off iCity just to confirm my hypothesis, but yeah, like that's how long it should take. Done. So with that in mind, fuck iCity right today. Delete. Goodbye. Because we're just going to mostly stay in here anyway. We're just going to add some other buildings. Because I'm tired of this bullshit. The combination of Metro and Soviet, I think. Medium building here. Yeah. And 1 GZ down. We're not even looking outside the space pretty much. Doesn't really matter. I like the lights. I like the flexibility, but it's just hosing my system, so. Okay. Too small to even see. No, we can see that. Yeah. We might need some more light now. If we can do that. Let's add a light. So my friend is what's known as stopping, dropping, and punting. Light. Sunlight. Up. We're going to angle our light that way or this way. This way, yes. So we can see the lights in the building better. And come in. More. And something like that. Yeah. And we're going to set our lighting color to 10,000. Gives it a nice blue cast. And we're going to go like 0.25. So it's pretty nightimey. And that is way fucking better. Okay, we can even add a fog now and not have to worry about it. I reach moments where I'm just like, I can't take this anymore. I've been trying to use this tool. I like the way it looks, but I've been trying to use it all week long, and it has been frustrating me every single time I've used it. So we're not using it today. Shading. Usually 0.1 works pretty good for this. Not bad. Turn on scattering. Great. Cool. And just taking a look to see what we want to focus on. If you want to brighten it up even more, maybe a little bit. Starting to get into like weird day for nighttime. Like I like it better a little darker. That feels pretty good to me. I'm not sure about this light up here on the top actually. 0.2. Let me turn it off. Or turn it way down. Even less than that. Where's the third one? I don't see it. Must be on a higher level or something. Yeah, it's way up there. Which we'll keep just in case, but with, again, 25, maybe even 10. Just in case I want to use a different shot. Yes. I made muffins on Sunday. It's the first time I've baked anything in like a year. They were a little dry. Worked out. Okay. Alrighty. It's not bad. I kind of want something right here, though. And we have, I think, enough time to do that. Do I want to model something or just dump it in there? I don't know. Let's see what Cyberpunk has, see if there's something I want to get used. This is kind of a neat thing. Yeah. Let's come back out of the car. I'm going to move it to ruin too. That could be cool. Take a look. Yeah. That does feel cool. No, I like this one. I think we're good. I'm happy we got rid of iCity. So we brought this all together. We modeled our little thing, whatever we want to call it. Did our fence by replacing those things with our corrugated steel, which I like. Overall, I am pretty pleased. I could cut the thing out of the background, but yeah, it's not actually hurting me that much for resources, so we're okay. Anyway, yeah, it's pretty wet already. We could add some puddles, I suppose. Problem with puddles is that you're going to start seeing how panelized the ground actually is, because you'll start seeing it along lines. Actually, that object shade smooth. I'll do that anyway. But So like you'll start seeing, I would have to subdivide the ground a lot more to make puddles really work as anything other than part of the material, which I could do. But it's pretty wet anyway. Like it's got that kind of wet grody-ness going on there. I think I'm all right with that. Yeah. Anyway, I think we're going to call it here. Thanks for hanging out with me, everybody. I appreciate it. And I will be back again tomorrow for something. I'm not sure what we'll do. We'll keep playing with the Resnarians, but we might leave the deep urban areas again for a little bit. I kind of feel the urge to spend time making weeds go up against the edge of buildings properly. It's a sickness. Anyway, have a great rest of your day. Take care, and I'll see you later. Bye, folks.